Hello once again, my fellow students. Today we'll be discussing subtracting integers through modeling of chips. What do I mean chips? We're going to have negative chips and positive chips. Okay, so remember, if it's red, negative; if it's yellow, positive; or white, positive. So, but before we do that, let us talk about a very important concept, the concept of zero pairs, which we will be using here a lot in this segment of subtraction of integers. Well, a zero pair, as I've mentioned in our last session, is if you have positive 1 and you have negative 1, if you add that, that will end up 0. Any opposite numbers added will be 0. Let's say negative 2 and negative 2, sorry, negative 2 and positive 2, the answer will be 0. So if you are adding opposite numbers that are the same in value, you're going to have a 0 answer. We call it the additive inverse property. Okay? Additive inverse property. Now, oops. Now, we're going to, so here, the zero pairs, we'll be using a lot of negative and positive pairs, and we cancel that, and it is 0. So those are what we call zero pairs. So going back to our problem, this one 7 minus positive 4. So we're going to put 7 red chips since these 7 positive chips since this is positive numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you're going to subtract positive 4. This is very easy. Since we already have 7 here, you'll just take away 4 chips. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take that away, and your answer will be 3, positive. Now, in our next 3 examples, we'll be using the zero pairs a lot since we'll be taking away either positive or negative chips. So let's do it right now. You have negative 2, all right, and you are going to take away positive 5. Oops, you cannot take away positive 5 since there is nothing here, nothing to take away. So in order to take away something, we must have this so-called zero pairs in this example. So in order to take away something, we will add the zero pairs. Okay. Oh, sorry. This would be red. Let us change this. Red, and we're going to plug in yellow. Okay, and this 5. So we're plugging 5 zero pairs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in order for us to take away positive integers. Again, we're not changing the value of negative 2 since these are all 0. Okay, again, remember, these are all 0. So there's no value. Now, if you take away 5 positive, which is you're taking away these yellow chips, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you will end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 negative. these are red, so negative 7, you will end up with negative 7, and that would be your answer. Okay, that's quite difficult. Let's try this one again. So you have negative 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you are taking away positive 3. However, you don't have anything here, right, to take away. And if you add the 0 pairs, all right, you can take away something because you already have this. But if you add 0 pairs, you're not also changing the value because all of these things are 0. Okay, so let's add a 0 pair. 1, 2, 3. You have 3. We have positive 3, right? 3. Okay. So you are adding 3 since you are required to add 3, right? So here, what are you going to take away here? Are you going to take away the negative chips or the positive chips? Aha, correct. You're going to be taking away the positive chips, okay? So if you're taking away the positive chips, you're going to end up taking this out, and your answer would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Negative. So it's negative 7. Got it? So let's try this example. Positive 3. All right? 1, 2, 3. Now, you got 3 positives here. All right? And you are taking away negative 2. But you don't have anything here, ladies and gentlemen. So in order for you to have something here to take away, you must have this 0 pairs. So you have 2 here. You must have 2 0 pairs, right? So what are you taking away here? Since you are required to take a negative chip, you are taking away these 2 red chips. And you will end up having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Positive 5. So if you're going to check it out, so if you KCC this, K, keep, which is 3, you change this minus sign into positive, and you change this into a positive 2, you will end up with, because you are changing this, right? Keep, change. You change the symbol into positive, right? So it will be 3 plus 2, it will equals 5. Check. So here, if you KCC this, keep negative 4, and then change this into positive, and then this would be negative 3. You will end up adding two negative numbers, which you will add and keep, right? Because same sign. This would be negative 7. Check. Here, you're going to keep negative 2. You're going to change this into positive, change, and you're going to change this as negative 5. Negative sign, right? Negative 5. And you will end up with two similar signed numbers here, which you will add up because these are similar, and you will end up having negative 7. Check. If you're going to keep change this, keep change 7 plus change this to a positive, right? And make it negative 4. Sorry about that. You have different signed numbers. You will end up with 3. Follow the sign of the higher number, 3. Thank you.